Weather for that, let's get to meteorologist Alison Pryor, who is here in the Storm Alert Center with a check of our forecast. Allison.
Latrice, before we get to the weather, I want to show you a few beautiful photos. These are some great sunsets taken actually a few days ago at this point on Friday night, but they were too good not to show on air. Cotton candy skies. So Daisy Perez and two of them. You're getting to see that purple hue right there. Another great photo right here. And then how about this? Very similar sky, just different location. Brittany sent these in, and she even mentioned it looked like cotton candy in the sky in Chatsworth. Really great shots right there from Friday evening at sunset. So thank you so much to both of them for sending in their gorgeous photos. As you're stepping outside this afternoon, of course, we're far away from sunrise or sunset in the middle of the day, but we do have the mix of sun and clouds across our area, partly sunny skies at this point in time. We've had this one band of clouds kind of almost north and south over Chattanooga. That's beginning to break up a little bit, so seeing some slivers of blue. Certainly further to the west you are more blue sky, and off to the east you're also getting some of that mixed in. But overall today, more clouds than yesterday or the day before, but at least you're still getting some sunshine and low rain chances. The rain's going to come into bigger waves as we look forward to tomorrow and Friday. So here's where this system is developing. You can see this front right here. It's a stationary front and it really hasn't moved in the past 24 hours. But in the next 24 hours, we're going to see it sliding slightly more eastward, which means this band of rain and storms that's arching to the east of it is going to scoot closer to our area. Now, this little bit right here in kind of that northwest Tennessee is eventually going to migrate eastward and can bring us the chance for a few isolated showers or storms later today. But again, the big activity is to come the next 2 days. So when we look at Thursday and Friday, multiple rounds of rain and storms will be possible. This rain will be heavy at times with rainfall totals from 1 to 3 inches. Most likely right now, it looks like the higher end totals will be the greatest for our northeastern communities, but everyone across the area needs to be aware of the potential for localized flooding. Now, within this risk, there will also be an isolated severe storm threat mainly on Thursday afternoon with damaging wind gusts possible. So as we look at today, again, we're going to have partly sunny skies, wind coming out of the south, and a couple of isolated showers or storms may be possible. Slightly more likely to see a couple of those downpours for our eastern communities, but even some of that light rain really across the entire area this Wednesday afternoon into the evening time. I want to take you to Thursday though, because that's really when things start brewing and get going. So even before sunrise on Thursday, we can start to see a few pockets of heavy downpours. But notice particularly as we get closer to 9-10 a.m., then we're really seeing our coverage beginning to increase. Within this, embedded thunderstorms with that torrential rainfall potential certainly should be wet this time tomorrow with a lot of heavy rain for that lunchtime commute. We have schools that are going back in session. Those school bus rides home can run into some heavy rain when we're looking at your Thursday afternoon. From about 10 a.m. all the way till 5 p.m. it's going to be pretty widespread. And then Thursday evening kind of dying down after that. And then as we look ahead to Friday, yep, more rounds of that heavy rain and storm action will be possible. These are when those totals are really going to start adding up. And we're going to have to watch out for that flooding threat by Friday evening, though. It starts to quiet down and calmer during the overnight. So when we look at the potential rainfall over the next 3 days, this is kind of the average look. Looking at multiple different models, we're looking at about 1 to 3 inches. But when I show you the exact model run that I just visualized with Futurecast, you can see certainly pockets of that 2 to 3 inches even spreading further down to the southwest. So something to just be aware of over the next couple of days. Again, this really all starts coming into play for Thursday. Today, it's partly sunny, couple of isolated showers, and high temperatures from about 84 to 90 across the area.